Hello everyone, welcome back to HoloCure Save the Fans. Today, a little bit earlier than usual, but that's alright. I just felt like starting a little bit earlier, because I had nothing else to do. Yeah, we're gonna continue with HoloCure Save the Fans today. Today we have Coco on the agenda, so one of the graduate members, and we're gonna start off with a little bit of a sad news. As of today, Mume made an announcement that she is gonna retire from Hololive. We see that here on our wiki, it's already updated. We can see on the 27th of March, so it was yesterday technically, or was this night, Mume announced that she will be graduating from Hololive on the 28th of April 2025 due to internal misalignments with the agency and chronic health issues. So yeah, Mume is another one who's gonna graduate this year. Those graduations keep coming now, right? They're coming faster and faster, but as I said before in the last graduations, is the bigger company gets, the more fluctuation you have. In the end, it's just another company. The idols are obviously a little bit different, but in the end, they're just employees, and they're just gonna go to another job. They're not gonna be in the same job forever. That's just not happening. So yeah, Mume gonna be graduating, so we only have 2 members of the original council left, with Bay and Crony, fortunately. But well, that's how it is. Nothing you can do about it. At least we still have Iris, with Council Iris, with Promise now. But they're down to 3 members now. That's just what happens. Anyway, we're gonna look at another graduated member, Coco. Her graduation has been a couple of years ago. Let's have a look. Coco was a female Japanese virtual YouTuber associated with Hololive, debuting as part of its 4th generation of VTubers alongside Tsunomaki Matame, Tokoyami Toa Amane Kanata, and Himimori Luna. Coco retired in July 2021 with a record-breaking graduation ceremony. She was known for fluency in Japanese and English, her as a Coco Live news and Reddit meme review shows, and for being the #1 Super Chat donation earner in the world. Her catchphrase is "Good morning, motherfuckers." Nicknames: Kaichu, Chairman, Coco-chin, Coco-chi, Yakuza Dragon. She's really into Yakuza, I know that much, and she's obviously redebuted. I know her redebution, Keisan, I think is what her name is. Also with real life stuff and stuff like that. Kiryu-chan by Marine, and Eugene Z, Frenzy Z-chan, Graduate Elias. Okay. She debuted in 2019 and retired 2 years after. Female, age is 3,502 years old, strange age I guess. Her birthday is the 17th of June. In human form she's 180 centimeters, one of the tallest members. In dragon form she's 7 meters. She's in Gemini. A fan name are called Datsunoko, little dragons. And her emoji is like a Japanese dragon. Oh yeah, this is like a little dragon there. She has 2 revisions, original. A giant dragon, 3,500 years old, is younger dragon years, who's fond of human culture. She traveled from another universe to ours just to study Japanese in a random language school. Also an honorable and heroic dragon who is filled with justice. She tries really hard to keep her human form. Good morning everyone, wake up, wake up, wake up! A kid dragon who came to Japan from another world as a language exchange student, who has a deep interest in human culture. She's a dragon with a strict code of honor, who keeps her human form through sheer force of willpower. Coco was an outspoken, irreverent, and usually loud and energetic dragon who ever employed crude humor and swear words, although she lacked the direct lewdness of members like Natsuhiro Matsuri. She enjoyed teasing other members in her streams, making fun of their failures on her morning show, or poking fun during collaborations. She was famous for trying to push the boundaries of what VTubers can get away with on YouTube and what she could try on stream. Osha Marine named these boundaries the Coco line. Examples of this included, but are not limited to, holding monthly hair removal streams, discussing the use of toilet speedrunning or real-time attack techniques, thumbnails, flipping the bird, references to drug use, and teaching her predominantly Japanese audience different uses of English curse words and profanity. However, when the situation calls for it, Coco can be very serious and mature. Coco is very worldly and occasionally shares advice on different serious topics with her viewers and even her colleagues when prompted. One example of this can be seen when Coco spent an hour on stream lending Aqua her ear and her thoughts over a recent, at the time, bout of criticism directed at Aqua's way, even as they played the game Raft. However, when the situation called for it, Coco was one of the biggest-hearted members of Hololive and could be very That's the same. Okay, I was thinking, did I go in like a different thing? But no, that's the same line really. Coco was one of the biggest-hearted members of Hololive and could be very serious and mature. Coco was very worldly and occasionally shared advice on different serious topics with her viewers and even her colleagues when prompted. During a now famous livestream of the Raft and Minato, Aqua shared her feelings about how difficult the life of a virtual idol could be. Coco gave some truly kind words of encouragement that nearly brought Aqua to tears. She often came to the aid of the other players when they experienced technical problems. She proposed the construction of a Hololive house for all the Hololive streamers to live together and help take care of each other. And that exists now, right? There's like a Hololive in JP and ID, I believe. There's no EN house, but there's one in JP and ID, I believe. So yeah, this is basically just the same paragraph, just phrased differently. She's also playful and fun-loving. She started the Hololive Arc addiction because she wanted members to play the game together, going as far as to buy Roboka's her copy of Arc Aberration when she discovered that she'd purchased Arc Extinction instead. This is further showed by the fact that, unlike the Nijijanji Arc server, which is PvP, Coco's is PvE. Coco could be very ambitious, going from stubbornly insisting on not singing on stream to streaming karaoke several times a week and even integrating it into her super chat readings. She was also very prone to overworking herself, and it was not surprising to see her stream more than once a day. It was well known that Coco worked late into the night until the early hours of the morning to work on her 6 AM Asa Coco morning show, to the point that her sleep cycle was supposedly the complete opposite of the healthy Tokoyami Toa. Coco loved the Yakuza video game series and streamed it often. Her love for Yakuza goes as far that she is called Kaisho, German, a title used by Yakuza leaders which is shared by her favorite character Kiryu Kazuma. They sometimes used English and Japanese interchangeably. She often began streams with her catchphrase "Good morning, motherfuckers," in reference to her morning show Asakako Live News, in which it is followed by Okaid Kudasai. Wake up, please, in Japanese. She did make her dream true that she is appearing in the Yakuza games now. She has long orange hair in a hoodie with a yellow lock and braid. Her eyes are hot pink and she has reddish purple horns. Coco originally applied to Hololive as a management, but by coincidence the 4th generation auditions were happening at the same time and she was recommended to join. Coco wanted to work part-time in management and part-time as a VTuber, but was told that she had to do one or the other. Coco's design originally more closely resembled an office lady. Coco requested small changes, including that the breasts be made as large as possible. Coco was introduced along with the rest of Hololive's 4th generation on the 25th of December 2019. Coco's Twitter account was created on the 29th of November 2019, while her first tweet was made on the 25th of December, and her YouTube channel was created on the 4th of December. Coco's debut stream took place on the 28th of December 2019. Introductory videos to Part of Your World from Disney's Little Mermaid told a story that after hatching from a dragon egg, she left her original world long ago and came to Earth, befriending many people. One day while flying, she crashed into the Hololive headquarters by accident, injuring Yago, who asked her to join Hololive. Later, lore would retcon that Watson Emilia was responsible for the crash. Interesting. Let me have a look at her thing again. Okay, yeah, see, she has Big Booba. Big Booba. On the 11th of January, Coco reached 100,000 YouTube subscribers. She became monetizable a month later. YouTube required new channels like Hololive 4th generation to stream for around a month before her channels could be monetized. Later generations would not have such a delay. On the 14th of February, less than 2 months after the debut, she published on Twitter that she reached 200,000 subscribers. On the 18th of April, she lost her ability to stream on YouTube, during which time Coco was not live. Less than a week later, on the 23rd of April, she regained the ability to stream. She reached 300,000 then a day later. On the 15th of June, she is at 400,000. And then 500,000 in August 2020. 600,000 a month later. 700,000 October. Oh yeah, on the 27th of September, she and Hato were suspended for 3 weeks, preventing them from doing streaming and Twitter activities due to a controversy when both displayed Taiwan in top countries and divulging through their confidential YouTube channel's analytics, sparking anger from some people in the Chinese audience. Interesting. Oh yeah, there's this whole thing with mainland China and Taiwan, because China is a little bit dick and doesn't accept the independence of Taiwan or something like that. On the 19th of October, she returned to YouTube activities with a new episode of Coco Live News, in which she announced that she had reached 700,000 YouTube subscribers in her absence. A month later, she reached 800,000 already, and then a week later, she announced a tweet that she would go on hiatus to protect herself. What does that mean? To protect herself? Maybe from, like, I don't know, an injury? Something like that? I don't know. 2 weeks later, she returned to her activities on YouTube. Then in the new year in 2021, 11th January, she reached 900,000 subscribers. And February, 1 million, the 10th Hololive member to reach the milestone, as well as the 7th of the whole JP branch. And the first member of the 4th gen to do so. And then she got some more costumes and stuff like that. That is something. On the 9th of June, Coco announced that she would be leaving Hololive on the 1st of July, with her final livestream scheduled for the day of her graduation. Like previous graduate Kagami Kira, the archives of her past streams would not be deleted after graduating, although the closure of her channel's monetization would make members-only content unavailable. Shortly after, Coco's website released a statement where the company clarifies that it was Coco's decision to retire, and they would honor her wishes, with Shiragami Fubuki trying her best to cheer up the saddened Hololive community. While the reasons for her graduation were not explicitly stated, Coco announced, "I'm gonna be a superstar in another world," interpreted by many to mean she was moving on to a new stage in her personal career. The decision to leave Hololive was made by Coco herself around 3 months prior to the announcement. She denied rumors that she was moving to Hololive management. On the 16th through 17th June, Coco held a midnight countdown stream celebrating her 3,502nd birthday, which was attended by around 35,000 viewers. On her following birthday stream on the 17th of June, Coco brought back as a Coco Live News show from one of the events and made her debut live performance on the Hololive Idol stage, where she debuted her original song, Weather Hackers. On the 22nd of June, Hololive's official Twitter account announced that Coco would get her 4th 2D costume as part of the celebration of 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Okay, so she did get another, okay, even though she's graduated, that's interesting. The following day, on the 23rd of June, Coco revealed her 4th 2D costume, a full-bottle purple dragon hoodie based on her dragon form. As seen in an introductory video, her hair is tied into twin braids to the front. On the 28th of June, Coco debuted her first cover song of Panzer by Honeyworks. So she did a couple of more covers and stuff. Then on the 1st of July, Coco graduated with a final YouTube livestream in which every single active Hololive member shared their first impressions and some of their best memories together with Coco. They all wished Coco the best and stated all the things she did to make Hololive what it is today. Coco left her gen mates Holo Force for last. Each member read out loud handwritten letters and gave them to Coco. Watame told Coco, "Thanks to you, Coco, I can stand here. Well, I'm sitting, but I can stand here without faltering." Coco and Watame stand up from their seats. "I can say this with full confidence." Luna endearingly drew a picture for Coco that said, "I love you, Coco-cha. Love you, Coco-cha." Luna also drew Coco's face, another star-shaped metallic halo, Toa's hat BB, Watame's ram horn, and Luna Princess's crown. Coco reminisced, the 4th generation may look like it has 4 members from now on, but there will always be 5 of us. and I will continue to work hard as one of them, while easily losing control over her tears and emotionally silencing everyone in the room as a result, including Coco. Kanata compared the two's relationship to that of an old couple who would have been married forever before stating, "I've seen you putting on a brave face and pretending everything was fine during the hard times, when in reality you were worrying about it alone. I've seen you bring prosperity to Hololive, and I'll never forget any of that. You did a really, really good job. I love you more than anyone. Coco is forever. Let's keep it going." The stream concluded with a live 3D stage performance in which all 4th generation members sung and danced to Shiny Smiley Story, 4th generation's first original song, Kazuki Mizubi, and Coco's personal song, Weather Hackers. The stream peaked at 491,342 concurrent viewers, making it the live stream with the largest simultaneous viewer count in Hololive and VTuber history. The chat in her final stream moved too fast for YouTube to show it in real time, requiring freeze frame to be readable. Coco's final live stream set an all-time super chat revenue record with over $300,000 in final revenues. Considering rumored Hololive's rule about giving all revenues from final live streams to its respective retiring talents, after YouTube's 30% tax, it could be said Coco got a final revenue of about $200,000 net earnings, setting also an all-time record for a YouTuber. The hashtag #GoodbyeCoco and Something Live became trending worldwide on Twitter on the date of her retirement. Shortly thereafter, Coco posted her final tweet saying goodbye for the last time and changed her title on her Twitter username from Hololive Generation 4 to a Hololive Graduate. A profile section on Hololive Productions' official website was also updated to include the title of OG Alumnus, while remaining accessible, unlike the case of previously retired members, all of whose profiles were removed entirely from the site. Sometime in early July, her YouTube channel description was also updated to include the phrase "graduated on July 1st, 2021", at the beginning as well, similar to Kagami Kira. As of her stream archives, as stated in her graduation announcement, she has also left all of her posts on Twitter and Reddit accessible. On the 2nd of July, the version of Weather Hackers performed on her farewell stream was uploaded to her YouTube channel as a standalone video. The video was uploaded because a portion of the Coco Graduate live stream displayed glitches caused by YouTube streaming issues. Legacy. A free chat scheduled stream was established for Midnight JST on the 30th of September 2021 to allow fans to use the free stream chat until that date, although of course no stream was intended. Over 118,000 views intended regardless, with many reviewing their Coco memberships or leaving messages of thanks. Coco is the first graduate of Hololive to announce one's graduation by themselves first, rather than announcing through Cover Corporation, to be explicitly mentioned as such on the official website as OG, allowed to be mentioned and referred to without restrictions of Japanese cultural reservations, and potentially allowed to guest star in future Hololive events. After Coco's graduation, Hachama took over as the host of Reddit Shitpost Review with Coco's blessing. Hachama has also turned Coco's old intro music into the Shitpost Review theme, and the intro now ends with an animation of Coco giving Hachama a high five. During the 2021 Hololive Sports Tournament event in Minecraft, there was an image of a dragon flying in the sky that was made as an homage to Coco, with horns resembling hers. Coco asked Gura during a graduation stream to promise to play Ark with other members. On the 23rd of January 2022, Gura played Ark with her Mashimume. Coco is said to still frequently interacting with other Hololive members off stream. For example, when Akai Hato or Hajima returned from Aida's in late July 2021, she cited that a conversation with Coco in Canada during a meal motivated her to return to streaming. Coco still lived together with Kanata after her graduation. However, Kanata often refers to Coco as C-chan or Yujin-C, friend C, and sometimes pretends she's a completely different person when on stream, despite it being very obvious who she refers to. As of July 2022, Kanata had moved out on her own accord, but assured her fans that they were still friends. She was a nominee for the VTuber Music Awards 2021. Her fanbase is officially called Kansunoko, meaning both seahorse and dragon's children. Up until July 2022, she lived with fellow Hololive member Amane Kanata. The two have been described interchangeably as best friends and a bickering married couple. Despite this, both have expressed great love and appreciation for one another, and often cameo in one another's stream as either intentional guests or as background distractions. Kanata's even stated on a stream that she and Coco had bought couple rings. She announced her intent to continue living with Kanata after graduation from Hololive. Since July 2022, Kanata had moved out and the two began to live separately, with Kanata citing this decision was made by herself only and as a form of precaution from future events that might occur should the two continue to live together. Coco has helped other Hololive members on numerous documented occasions. She comforted Matame and Aqua when they were having difficulty, helped Russia when she got stuck in ARC due to a bug, taught Russia how to screenshot, taught Russia how to loop background music, gifted Roboco ARC operation when she accidentally bought the one game, and helped to promote Kanata's poorly selling t-shirt. She also encouraged Hololive to play ARC and paid for the Hololive ARC server despite not earning any money yet. But I may describe her as a kind-hearted, influential and hardworking person. She proposed the construction of Holo House, a place where Hololive members could live together and receive support. While Holo House never got past the planning stage, they managed to settle in a building near the Hololive office where Coco, Kanata and Zusei live, and other members can stay over during collapse at the offices. Coco's goal was to create a living space where members could avoid issues they often face, e.g. thin walls located too far from Hololive HQ, family members making noise, poor internet, becoming lonely living alone, or having difficulty renting while working as a streamer. Coco encouraged the creation of Hololive English and made a trailer to promote the auditions. Her ability to speak both English and Japanese allowed her to connect with Hololive English, although she ultimately did not make any collaborations with them until June 2021, shortly before her graduation. Coco used to talk about doing a collaboration with VShojo's project Melody someday. Coco and Mel describe each other as friends. However, in a Q&A stream when someone brought up a potential Melody collab, she revealed the high-ups told her she should never bring up or talk about Melody in her streams again. VShojo's Natasha Ninas also describes Coco as a big inspiration. Eventually, the relationship between Hololive and VShojo softened, allowing Nanas to collab with Takanashi Kiara and Iron Mouse to collab with Mori Calliope shortly after. Okay, it was because of beef between VShojo and Hololive, okay. I thought it was just not good because Melody is a hentai streamer, a loot streamer, whatever. But, okay. And would maybe tarnish the name of Hololive, I don't know, who knows. Units and groups aside from Holoforce, Coco was a part of are Tokyo, along with Kanada and Zusei, Ryugumi with Shion, Hololive English Generation 0 or Holometh alongside Akai Hato, Kanakoko Shichilami alongside Kanata, Botan and Lami, whatever. The unit name was initially called Kanalami Shiko, but it quickly gained notoriety due to the Shiko power resembling Japanese onomatopoeia of masturbation. Not bad, okay. Peko Coco with Pecora, Mary Coco, Nico Coco, Orange Woman with Kiara, Aogimin with Lamy, and Holotol with Frame. Roads, nobody can dampen the fighting spirit in my heart. There's no stopping Kiryu Coco. The thing with hard work is, even if you work hard, you may never be recognized. But I was very lucky. You guys recognized me for my hard work. I'm really blessed. I was a really lucky Gekabawa dragon. You only live once, those who can laugh till the end wins. Good morning, motherfuckers. Her name Kiryu is written with the same kanji as her favorite character from the Yakuza video game series, Kiryu Kazuma. Coco also shares her birthday with Kiryu Kazuma. Ocean Marine referred to Goku by the name Kiryu-chan, a nickname also used by Kiryu Kazuma's nutty rival Majima Goro. Like Marine, Majima also wears an eye patch. That's pretty fitting. That's pretty fitting, yeah. The same kanji are used in the name of the city of Kiryu, Gunma, as well as in the surname of Japanese athlete Yoshida Kiryu. Ryu, as in Kiryu, can also mean dragon, although usually written with other kanji. For example, the Japanese name of the Yakuza game series is Ryoga Gotoko, meaning like a dragon. Kiryu Kazuma is also nicknamed the Dragon of Dojima. Coco is written like that in katakana, usually used for foreign loanwords and foreign names. Coco is also a female name. Famous women named Coco include fashion designer Coco Janelle and Japanese voice actress Coco Hayashi. The Coco is also a creature of European folklore, sometimes a dragon. In Mancao, Portugal, the Coco is portrayed as a dragon who fights Saint George. Coco's natural form is that of a dragon, which she's purple and 7 meters long. She's only 3,502 years old, which is still considered a child by her species. After hatching from an egg, Coco decided her world was boring and came to the human world because it seemed much more interesting. Coco joined Hololive in 2019 when she crashed into the Hololive headquarters while flying in dragon form and sent Yango to the hospital. In order to pay them back for the damages, she was forced to work for the company and became a VTuber. According to meme review of What's in Amelia, Ame was responsible for Coco crashing into the Hololive HQ. At Yango's request, Ame used her time travel ability to go back to December 29, 2019 and shot Coco with a massive tranquilizer dart full of Watson concoction, which hit Coco in the neck and caused the crash. The events were detailed in secret Ame Coco lore by Amelian, which Ame declared as canon. On learning that Ame shot her in the neck, Coco asked, "Is that why I sound like a dragon, Mickey Mouse?" At 180 centimeters in height, Coco is the tallest Hololive member to date, however some of the male Holostars are taller. Yokoko Robaru at 181 centimeters, Arandesu at 184 centimeters, 186 centimeters with the old Arandesu, and Aragami Oga at 192 centimeters. Coco's bowelless horn was a yellow scar. In an episode of Coco Live News, Coco explained that this was a scratch, which probably occurred when she accidentally bumped into a live pole or door frame, as she is somewhat clumsy due to the lack of familiarity with her human form. Her bus chase has caused similar mishaps. Asakoko, there's a lot to read to Coco, even though she was just 2 years around. Asakoko. Coco presented a 20-minute long satirical morning news digest called Asakoko Live News, parodying a news anchor. Coco presented news related to her, her fourth-generation colleagues, and Hololive in a humorous way. Asakoko Live News was live-streamed on her channel on weekdays at 6 AM JST. Asakoko Live News ran from her debut on the 29th December 2019 until the 9th of November 2020. Each Asakoko episode took around 8 hours to produce, and originally 7 days a week. Despite Coco also working as a corporate employee outside of Hololive at first, the series was hugely popular and helped to promote other Hololive members. Later it was scaled back to 5 days a week, then 3. Coco cited the amount of effort needed to produce each episode as one reason why the series was eventually discontinued. Honestly, if you told me to do it again, I'd say no, I'd die. Otome credited Asakoko Live News with bringing many new viewers into Hololive and believes Coco brought in many English-speaking viewers in particular. This was aided with Coco's addition of English subtitles to episodes. During an episode of Asakoko, Coco proposed to the creation of Hololive USA, something which would later come true as Hololive English. As a joke, she showcased the first idol, an overweight middle-aged smoker named Coco Kane. A play on the drug cocaine. Kira Coco's designer subsequently drew a young version of Coco Kane, which received more likes than the original. Following the announcement of Hololive, the English viewer asked for the debut of Coco Kane. While this did not happen, Kane appeared in an episode of Reddit Meme Review, with Coco using Google Translate text-to-speech for her lines. After Asakoko's conclusion, the hashtag Asakoko became an unofficial tag for spreading news about Hololive, much like Asakoko itself. On the 29th of December 2023, the 4th anniversary of the first Asakoko Live News, Mokoko Eversgard parodied the series in a stream titled Asamoko Live News. That's pretty cool that Fuamoko did that. Asakoko is also the name of a fictional mind-altering drug that Coco sometimes advertised during her show. According to Coco, it is the Asakoko Live News show itself in chemical form. It has come in many varieties over the run of Asakoko Live News, including Black-type Asakoko, a makeshift version of her tail that is meant to be inserted anally, drinks, gas, canisters and injections, lotions, anti-smoking patches, germ-killing disinfectants, muscle drinks that instantly buff people up, pills meant to be slipped into drinks of people yet to watch Asakoko, and eye drops that actually contain the blade in the dropper to kill people that don't like Asakoko. Symptoms of an Asakoko overdose have included ahegao phase, incoherent babbling, repeating of the word uchinchin, only in the case of improper usage, addiction, dilated pupils, and in case of calorie burning Asakoko, instantly growing muscles, increased bust and butt size. Some of the symptoms seem to reflect what is typically seen out of a dark or rogue series. Time hunting, for example, especially with the heavy use of mind-breaking drugs. In addition to other Hololive news, Coco also hosts a regular series called Red Shitpost Review, in which she reviews memes. Numerous other Hololive have appeared as guests on the show. In light of Coco retiring from Hololive, she entrusted Canada to keep her legacy content going during her last month with the agency. In meme review with Amelia, Coco declared Ame her successor and gave her the Coco recipe. Ame recommended against using Coco and Watson concoction at the same time. She is fluent in both English and Japanese, and only the second English-speaking Hololive member after Akai Hato. She uses American English pronunciation for English words, e.g. VTuber, rather than Buichuaba. Suggestion she is native English speaker. She often uses the phrase nanto, meaning somehow or how, in exasperation. She also uses kuza, Japanese slang equivalent to LOL. This originated from the Japanese varo, for laughter, abbreviated to www in Japanese internet slang, which visually resembles grass, hence kuza. Some English-speaking Coco fans subsequently wrote the English word grass. As she continued to stream, Coco's accent on her Japanese has gradually become less noticeable, to the point it's sounding almost no different from the standard Japanese accent as of late 2020. A similar situation has also occurred with Momo Susunene by late 2020. She's also a little fluent in Spanish. One of her dreams was the creation of a Hololive Spanish language branch. It's also the only credit she had before her graduation. She was very influential in proposing the creation of Hololive English, beginning to tease a possibly ENG branch shortly after the announcing the debut of the Hololive Indonesia. She also created a short commercial to promote auditions for Hololive EM. She started a t-shirt sale competition against Canada after realizing her merchandise was not selling well and ultimately lost the competition. After proposing the Holo House, a place near the cover office where talents would be able to spend the night before or after idle activities, she joined forces with Susei Canada and Susei's sister to rent a place nearby. Coco has graduated from university twice. Coco refers to her senior members of Hololive with the Python honorific, a slang term for senpai. She claims to currently hold the RTA world record in using the bathroom. She once made a bathroom peg in only 20.466 seconds. She didn't own a Nintendo Switch for so long and got many donations during streams to buy her own, but she refused to do so, even describing this as a normie thing to do when making excuses. Eventually, Canada had to step in and gift her a complete starter set on top of her Animal Crossing themed Nintendo Switch for her 1 million subscriber celebration. That's cute. She's the first Hololive main branch and second overall to be a moderator in the official Hololive subreddit. Coco's growth and popularity after joining Hololive was notably rapid. Within 2 weeks of her debut, she already had more than 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Less than 4 months after that, she had more than 300,000 subscribers. Coco's channel maintained an average of 1,500 to 2,000 new subscribers per day since her debut. Despite debuting at the end of 2019, she surpassed many veteran members with a numerous amount of subscribers. This growth is speculated by fans to be due to a number of factors, including her consistency to produce new episodes of Hololive news as a short but entertaining program for VTuber fans, and her ability to appeal to both Japanese and English-speaking viewers, even before Coco started to get subtitles. Many fans have cited her clever use of the other members, featuring them and giving them special segments on the show to spread their appeal around. Following graduation announcement on June 2021, Coco's YouTube subscriber count grew dramatically, going from 1.17 million to 1.5 million in 5 days, allowing her to beat Amelia Watson to that milestone by a matter of hours. Coco has referenced her father several times on other Hololive news, including reading letters he sent to her in the human world to show his support for her VTuber career. During these instances, Coco displayed a picture of what her father supposedly looked like with pixelation over his eyeline in order to protect his identity. Despite this, Coco's supposed father can be seen by viewers to very clearly be Shenron from the Dragon Ball franchise. As of August 2020, Kira Coco was the #1 earner of Super Chat donations out of any streamer on YouTube worldwide since records began on the 10th of January 2020. On the 13th of June 2021, her channel had received 384,837 Super Chats, totaling $2,295,707 US dollars, closely followed by Russia with $2,279,525 US dollars. By the time Coco's donations closed, she had received 432,399 super chats, totaling almost $3 million. Following her retirement, Coco was eventually overtaken by Russia as the #1 super chatted YouTube channel. With Russia's retirement in February 2022, she had reached $3,285,000 across 273,923 donations. At this time, Coco was still #2 despite her channel being closed for several months. And 8 of the top 10 Super Chat channels worldwide were Hololive members. Super Chats were not enabled for her first month after debut, as they needed to wait for approval. Once they were enabled, it led to a flood of Super Chats that lasted 14 minutes and 55 seconds straight. The fans are credited with inventing the flush, where a flood of blue Super Chats represent the toilet flushing when she takes a bathroom break. Coco has also been credited with popularizing the Super Chat in Japan in general. She has a famous dislike of Japan-English words and sentences combining English and Japanese words of the same meaning, such as ariga, thanks, gozaimasu, and yamato kaida stop. This only encouraged our Hololive to include it in memes, leading her to complain to Hetakusu Nihongo, or shitty Japanese, much to her chagrin. Fellow VTubers such as Matsuri Aki Rosenthal, Tsunumaki Datame, Ninomai Inanis, and Momosu Senene tend to like it. Despite this, she has also gone on record to say that shitty Japanese is the best thing ever and once pronounced Oshita Bridge as Oshida Bridge, like a foreigner might. Alright. When asked about whether she has eaten humans before and how they taste, she was ready to answer but then jumped to the next topic instead after quick pondering. She often fake ends her stream, so her fans would stop watching her to do other things or go to sleep when she recognized there are many viewers watching her stream very late at night. This considerate nature of hers can be seen towards her overseas fans, like using dual language by the time a stream starts and so on. She loves studying. The tail is allegedly fake and is plucked onto her butt. Coco's mouse cursor becomes a tail butt plug during her Reddit meme reviews. A piece of merchandise was sold featuring a stuffed toy version of Coco tail plug. The original prototype had a rubber tip, but Coco insisted that it be made of soft material for fear that some fans would actually insert it. Alright. Coco's backstory as a thousands-of-year-old mythic creature who journeyed to Earth from another world is similar to Hololive's Takanashi Kiara, an ancient phoenix who in the past moved between worlds when she was reborn, and Gargura, a 9,000-year-old shark who came to land from Atlantis because it was boring. She shared the same character artist as Rikudo Ryura from Prison Project, Kason from Shoujo. Ah, okay, so that's her other thing. She changed to Shoujo. So it's the same artist. That's pretty interesting. She's been there since 2016. That's pretty interesting. Curious. 2021. All right. When was that? 2022? I'm confused. Let me see again. 2021. Oh, she did retire in 2021. Okay. So that's her current life, Kason, right? I know that much. And there she is in Yakuza. Alright, where were we? Here. Hosha Marine coined the term Coco line, which refers to the limit of misbehaving that a Hololive member can get away with before YouTube bonks them. The Coco line far exceeds the distance of the Natsuri line. Coco famously bought a $9,000 bed. When fans heard that she slept on a futon and had difficulty sleeping, they donated a huge amount of money, allowing her to buy her expensive bed. Once, when Coco took sleeping pills before bed, they appeared to be ineffective, so she decided to stream instead. The pills kicked in while she was playing 7 Days to Die, and she ended up zoning out and behaving bizarrely during the stream. Whenever she went to bed with the stream still running for several hours. She later made a video reacting to herself in the stream. Coco's catchphrase, originating from her as a Hololive news, is "Good morning, motherfuckers." Coco is infamous for teaching this and other Hololive and other English swear words to other Hololive members. In "Can You Do the Hololive?", Coco claims not to have a catchphrase. This may be to avoid swearing. Bauer, a revised version of Coco's catchphrase, is referenced in her original song Weather Hackers, which contains the line "Good morning, weather hackers." In a live performance, it was bleeped out to "Good morning, motherfuckers." Coco was unaware that they were going to bleep the line. The ending resort due to the stylistic censorship is that the song sounds far more in line with Coco's personality, with the words being mistaken for something far more crude. Oh yeah, weather hackers and motherfuckers basically the same. Okay, and I was taking a second there. Okay, that was Coco. That was surprisingly a really long break. That was like almost 45 minutes long. Damn. I think I will take a break. I don't know. Should I take a break immediately? No. Let's play stage 1 hard at least. Let's go to the game and play with her in stage 1 hard before I'm taking a break. Alright, where's my controller? There. We're gonna look into here. What do we have? We have Dragon Katana, and we have True Dragon Form. Coco transforms into a true dragon form for 8 seconds. In this form, Coco is invulnerable and breathes fire to deal damage. Okay. I think she also has a skill which allows her to get Coco weapons without negative effects. At least I believe so. So we want green strawberry, I think, next. Strawberry going. Green bean, strawberry, radish or something like that, right? Green bean, strawberry, radish. Yeah, those are the 3 we always need. Okay. Armory, let's enable everything again. Enable those as well. There we go. So we're gonna play stage 1 hard random item build. There we go. But do we have skills already? We have Good Morning Motherfuckers level 1. If a target takes damage within the first 5 seconds after spawning, they take 1.10 times damage. All Asuka moments have a 20% chance to lifesteal 5% HP. Asuka's items negative effects are negated. Okay. So we can take the Asukoko stuff. I think there's only one Asukoko item that has negative effects though, right? Maybe the developer plans to add more Asukoko. Dragon of Hololive. Defeating targets may drop random objects. Walking to objects will automatically pick them up, and Coco throws the objects to deal 100%, 200% or 300% skill damage when near a target. Okay. Have some big balls. Dragon Katana. Just like in Yakuza, which just throw random shit at people. We gotta take the black type Asukoko, right? Let's take that one. Yeah, lifesteal. Lifesteal's a great thing to have. She's relatively tanky with 200 HP almost. Not as tanky as Noelle, but still pretty tanky. Chanda Bowl. And I'm invulnerable in that form, right? Yeah. So it's basically... Oh, it was Asa Coco. I wanted to grab the Asa Coco. Oh, well. Maybe it appears again. Candy. Dragon Heat action. Let's see that again. The special attack action can execute other attacks when the special gauge is at 50% and 75%. Dealing 1 times the strength as skill damage. Okay. So this one. Ah, so we have like a machine gun. Okay. To be honest, I kind of like the machine gun more than the trank bomb, but we'll see what else we get. Solo crit. You get Dragon Fire. Oh, I don't have money. Now we have money. Okay, we're now at 75%. What does that do? Oh, it just places... Okay, I like the 50% most, to be honest. $50% or 100%, one of these two. So do... Okay. Oh, we're just gonna leave it filled up, and if we are in a bind, we're gonna use the special. Or maybe on those, that works as well. We have here, Super Gnarly Milk. Increases attack size and knockback effects by weapons by 30%, also increases pickup range by 100% and increases max HP by 20. Alright, we'll take it. Bigger attacks, more pickup range. They have like a million pickup range now. Alright, we're gonna enchant the axe. Now everything is enchanted for now. I think we're gonna go for Dragonfire, because that's pretty fitting, right? Dragonfire and Cloth actually fits then for the Holy Fire. The Kairio and Kanata. Collab. Alright, there they go. More fan beam, more body pillow. I have so much pickup range, I don't need an experienced ranger. Flower. Sure, we're gonna get flower. I'm gonna get these two. That one. There we go. We're gonna go for the main weapon. Second time slash. Okay. Damn, I wasn't able to kill one of them. Not even able to kill one of them. I'm doing a lot of damage right now, though. It's an investigator over there. Alright, what do we have here? Sunbeam level 3, okay. You're getting pretty near to me. Like, no damage. I'm actually struggling quite a bit, even though I don't have Halu right now. Well, we're gonna do stage 2 Halu run and the stage 3 Nora run, I guess, without Halu. Because Coco doesn't seem that strong. Maybe with us Black type as a Coco? We'll see. Or injection type as a Coco, not blackened type. Injection type, I mean. maximum balls. There's Fubazilla, and Ame is somewhere around as well, I guess. There she is. Alright, Fubazilla's done. More damage on the slash. After this crown pound, I'm going to use my special again. Machine gun. There we go. Targets hit may become marked and takes 50% more damage from skill and special attacks. Okay. Not that useful of an awakened weapon, to be honest. Alright. Or maybe with the throwing around the stuff, maybe, but 50% is not a lot. A little bit underwhelming. We have Dragon Form ready. See if we can get this crony out of the way. There we go, a dead crony. Maximum Coco. I think we're gonna go for Coco Fan Beam, right? Maybe we find a gorilla spawn, we're gonna get a gorilla spawn in too. I'm not really strong. I know, so far I find Coco is not that strong. I obviously have a little bit of a defensive build right now. Like no offensive item except for maybe you can count the milk as offensive. But I wouldn't really count that as offensive because it gives me health and pickup range. And a little bit of size. More speed. Greed. We don't need greed. Don't take a beacon stone. Human. Pretty sad that Moo may graduating. But maybe she will get revived as a different VTuber at some point, who knows. Oh, it did sound like she needs a bigger break for her throat to recover. Again, there we got some collaborations. There we go. Dragon farm. Now we do a little bit more damage at least. So we have no more collabs with spider cooking. Oh well, we only have 4 minutes left anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. We can get the Gorilla's Paw for a super collab. Size? Maybe we're gonna take size. Big sapling done. Dragon foam ready again. Just doing big circles around these guys now. Smiler cooking with the marking stem over there. I'm on my way through here. There we go. Echo stump. Alright, let's take the beetle, why not? Whatever. There she goes. A triple package. Some sausage and the beetle. At least we got one collab. Which is a really strong one. The dragon fire. One and a half minutes left and they rise. Alright, everything's maxed now. Last minute. Alrighty, half a minute of dodging. Alright, babe. We're coming up. There we go. Let's go to dragon form. Activate the bubble. Wild color. There we go. GMMF. Alrighty. First stage done. So the second stage we're gonna do a deliberate build. The third stage we'll do it again, but without Halu. I don't think Coco is that strong on first glance. Maybe she is, I don't know. Strawberries, we want a radish now. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. Now we're gonna tackle on stage 2 and stage 3 hard. Alrighty. Let's go back. To the title and see what kind of stuff we want to do. We probably want with that one. Okay, we have a couple of stuff disabled now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Maybe we'll go for that. Let's see. Going to stage 2 art. Playing Halo. Doesn't really matter what we get. Start off with Halo. Like a little dragon costume now. Channel 2. I'm gonna go for channeled items. Got a card. That one. Card roll 3. Paco stamp. Take the sausage. No, we're not gonna take the sausage. Also, it's not gonna be that useful to us. Oh, we don't need super shadow time. Smooth gear, sure. Take a slide wax, that's okay. Study glasses, it's good. Sure, why not get away in water? We do not need to touch bandage. I need action it is. Probably go for 105. No, injection tab as a cover, that's the one we want to get. And then we want Gora Spar, it's the last item. There we go, Gora Spar. Awakened. So let's go for the axe first. I have 60% more attack. Pretty good. %. Alright. More damage. Maximum static losses. That one is max. That one is max. Alright. Now we're at 196% still. What's the thing give me? The other one. This guy. Damage is multiplied by 1.4. Okay, so it's 40% more on top of the one I already do. Gonna get 105 now. Alright, let's do that. $405, alrighty. So getting the Cyclops up next. Stop hitting me like that, thank you. Maximum Cyclops. Oh, we can take side of cooking. And now we just need also Coco on funding as a last item here. We got max HP. HP can't hurt. Oh, since we always started at Spider Cooking, I'm gonna continue that. There we go. Don't really need that skill, to be honest. I'm thinking of just removing him. But there's 1.5 their strength, so I might as well get it. Why not? I don't really plan on using it much, but it's fine. That one. Maximum spark thing. There we go. What do we have here? Yes. Yes. Take it. Maximum wavy water. There's the plug-in type, as a Coco, nice. Take that one. I want fan beam next, maybe? Or we can take a lot of different things, anything that collapse really. Bucket works with eggs, so we'll take that. And bucket goes to spider cooking as well. Do you want to have bucket and spider cooking or bucket and eggs? I'd want to take bucket and spider cooking. Alright, maximum bucket. This may collab. I'm gonna take these two, right? Cutting board does not work. Swap these two. Taste is good. Idle song works with X, so we can take that. Alright, a maximum idle zone. See another collab. And we want fan beam and something which goes with rainy water, like glow stick or something like that. That's fan beam. Can get that maximum now. So we have a collab then. There we go. And there we go. Turn on max. Alright. Oh, I don't have anything right now that I can get. Just take the classic. Charm that. There we go. I'm just destroying these guys really fast. Either the beetle or the energy drink. What do we want to get? I think energy drink. there's H-chan. Down she goes. I'm just gonna run around with that traffic cone forever now, I guess. So I'm just killing them too fast. Maybe we're gonna try out how to run stage 3, we'll see. We have enough time. Still thinking about the next game I'm gonna play after HoloCure is done. Not sure yet. Will probably be an RPG or something like that. I don't know. I was thinking about Minecraft, but Minecraft takes a lot of time, and I don't know if it's worth it to play. It will take a long time. Maybe I should do it. Maybe I should play some Minecraft. I'm gonna spend like years on Minecraft. I'm doing a lot of damage with that build. While the Coco gives me quite the damage boost. So maybe I'm gonna try out a stage 300. Especially combined with Lifesteal Stem. Would probably be good. I do have a passive which regenerates health, right? Coco weapons have a 20% chance to lifesteal 5% HP. Yeah. And I think Dragon Fire counts as an Coco weapon. Maybe. I'm not sure. Or maybe the Preven type Coco really has that chance, I don't know. Everything's max, so let's go beyond the limitation then. The only things I can get now are like super items from bosses, like a super credit card, or super energy drink, or super study glass. I don't think there's a super Coco. But I think the first 3 items, energy drink, credit card, and study glasses can have a super version. So much stuff scattered around the map here. Money. I'll level up the sausage as well, because why not? It's already maxed. Might as well give some laugh sausage to it. Happening here. Five more minutes to go. A whole box with money. 222 health. Nice. Two, three, four. Your damage would probably be better than Pack or Stamp, but that's whatever. We'll just stick with the stamps that we have right now. More money. The enemies actually come close enough so I can throw stuff at them now. Alright, only 5 plus 2, so everything's plus 2 then. Let's get everything bliss free. Both of them I was just able to destroy again. souvenir, triple money box. Alright, let's go to +3. I do have to say, I'm gonna be glad once I have a little bit of a break of HoloCure, because it starts to be a little bit repetitive. But we only have a handful of characters left, so it's not that bad. And they're still fun, right? If it wouldn't be fun, I wouldn't play it. But I am glad when I can move on to the next game. I can move on whenever I want to, but I've made the plan to get 100% achievements, and that's what I'm gonna do. It's not that far away. Failed. That's not nice. Failed again. God damn it. There we go. Wow, I suddenly fail a lot now. Still like 90% chance of my arm. Almost 300 HP. With energy drink, which decreases my HP. Alright, Roccat coming in fresh and hot. And there she goes. That was easy enough. Now let's go first here. Got radishes and plant some more green beans. Alright, we're gonna try out stage 3, maybe hard. See, what do we have in terms of armory? Let me nail this guy and disable one of them. We don't need. Alright, let's go for that. Stage 3 hard to go. We're gonna try how to run. Let's sew blacksmith gear and take the injector tire. There we go. Double katana slash. Big spider cooking, sure or not. More attack damage. We got all the beds almost. That's good. Got almost all the beds. I'm just taking any enchanted item again. Don't aim for something specific. Except for the super collab, obviously, which will be only 5 for me. So we have a collab with ENG and Spider Cookie. For the cards. Credit cards. Triple credit card. Five times credit cards. There we go. Salu. If we get Spider Cooking and Curse up to the max, that would be really good. So that way I would have a recovery ability. So I think I want to OM this one. It's okay, that's GG now, that's pretty good. Yeah, we got lucky there. We can easily go 105 them. Remove that and get that one to long 3 immediately. More recovery. I think I might go to Hollow 5 immediately now. At least Hollow 3. I'm gonna force Spider Cooking and Curse relatively soon. Even though I have a recovery thing now, still good to have. I think the haste. Pick the size, that's okay. Stunning glass, that's nice. Gladly take that. Up on there. I need my Coco items. So we found a free here. Alright. There's all three. I might die here. I'm not careful. Getting pretty bad. I'm dead. Damn it! I'm gonna retry this again. I guess I'm gonna stay at Halo 2 then. I think this is possible, but I really need to be careful. Can't go Halo 2 fast and I thought my regeneration would be enough, but apparently it didn't. We're gonna try the spider cooking in Curse collab again. I did not get the box. Isn't that box usually a thing? Oh, there was a beetle in there and I dropped it, okay. Man, that was such a good start with everything. Only gonna take spider cooking. Spider cooking, Ian Curse, can beam all as a Coco right now. All my items, obviously. That's Halo. We're gonna take Halo level 1. We're gonna stay at Halo level 1. I guess I'll take Halo level 2 then. Take that. It's a pretty decent damage boost. I guess we'll take it. He does a Coco weapons. I'm dead. Damn it. Okay, we're gonna do it without Haru then. I'm gonna do it without Haru. I'm gonna do it normally. I don't want to spend ages on trying to do it with Haru. So I mean, we can go pretty much anything then. In terms of collabs, don't need anything specific. Could take advantage of Advent here. Alright. I want to have the injection type as a Coco next. As a last item on the base. Wasn't able to kill the bats this time, unfortunately. Alrighty, wait for Katana. Oh, I don't know if that was enchanted, but usually those things are enchanted, so that's good. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna have to die here. Oh no! Can I stop playing like an idiot now? I guess I take it, that's okay. It'd be great if I would stop playing like a fucking idiot. In haste. Those katana levels. Coco. That, get a credit card. Oh, I should have taken the blacksmith gear. Didn't see what. Oh well. Oh well. Taking the VL back here. This one. We will rob the Suicide. We won't take it. Right, maximum study glasses. What do we want? Maybe Mortar or Axe with Beelberg? Obviously gonna prefer the skills though. Let's just use that because why not? Get rid of some of those bats. There's my blacksmith here. There we go. Stop getting stuck, please. I'm not gonna run inside there like an idiot again. Actually gonna wait my turn to run there. Oh, it's just a thing anyway, it's just stamp that I can't really use. That's great, isn't it? Alrighty, there they go. Okay, we're good. We have our weapons pretty much full level. Weapon items pretty much full level now. Now we can concentrate on the weapons. Should be good now. I still need to be careful to not get hit all the time. Yeah. Gonna go inside here now. Family. I might die again if I'm not careful. So I don't have any regeneration right now. We're in a better position now. Max the BL back. Now over there. Gonna wait for my special in order to get those things now, I think. Alright, let's get in here. There we go, that worked. I think we're out of the danger zone now. Like when these pink guys start to appear, that was the danger zone. Now I think we're pretty much good to go. Take the bomb. Take the bomb, I guess. Why not? Let's take the bomb. Let's go in here. Let's go out of the way. Can take that, it's fine. We can take cutting board and farm. Really use some Coco action though. Activate that. Taking the HP. We're gonna use some burgers. What about now? Ouch. Well, I can use my dragon form, but I kind of want to keep my dragon form for Hachama and Shuba. go into dragon form. Make a bubble. Shuba is dead. We take spider cooking. Yes, we can. Great, okay. This stuff and this stuff. Funding board, there we go. I want something like COTS, mini water, the axe, elite lava bucket, Coco. Also, it doesn't work. Blacksmith gear. Okay. I think we're safe now. The hardest part is done of stage 3. These guys hurt a little bit, these shrimps with axes, but other than that, it should be good to go. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put that to +2 now. Same with the flattening board. Axe goes with the Albert. I don't know, all of a sudden it's become really easy after 10 minutes. I don't know why the build up from like 4 minutes to 10 minutes is so difficult. Go. Lab it. Island song ain't working. Let's get the crit. Could really use some Master Coco. Also, Coco action would be great. Well, I guess we can take back it first. And back it to the max. For elite cooking. Angry Takodachi. More levels. My HP is still better than anything else. Echo Stamp. I gladly take Echo Stamp. Well, pretty late for my super collab, but well. Alright, give me that collab, thank you. And now we just need my ass to Coco. Take the unenchanted version and enchant it now. There we go. Angry chicken. Alrighty, got the Coco, so we get our collab and super collab now. There we go. There we go. Lost item, sure, let's take one on. It's gonna increase the collabs now. What do we take last? Beetle? Beetle. Alright, maximum beetle. And we got the angry Bubba, I believe. There he is. Another emerald there. The Albert +2. Alright, last mid is approaching until we have Myth arriving. Haste! Ooh, haste, haste, haste. Pop these two. Maybe we get another stun. On emerald. I think so. +3 is a 2, so let's go to +3. Ballistic doesn't matter much. Alrighty, myths here. Let's use that. One down. 2 down, triple. Oh my god, that was close. I almost died there. Alright, Kiara, you're the last one. Trutan Tsuken or something like that. I don't like how it's always a little bit capped there at the end, but oh well. Alrighty, let's enable all of that before we go call it today. She was okay to play, medium tier I think, not really broken. Can be pretty good. Now we only have 8 achievements left, 4 more characters. Next up is Canada, the Angel. Then we have Toa, the Devil. We have the Sheep Matame and the Princess Luna. 4 more. Next Saturday we're done with that. So tomorrow... Today's Friday, yeah. So tomorrow we're gonna play with Kanata. And on Sunday we're gonna play with... Toa. So Tuesday will be Watame, and on Friday will be Luna. So next Saturday we're gonna start a new game. I might actually do Minecraft, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what I'll do. Anyway, that's we're gonna look at a Hololive real quick and feed our fans. Don't wanna let them starve. Want some strawberries. We're now at 23 million, I believe. Tons of coins. I know there's a cab. There's probably no cab with coins. Well, there's probably a cab, the integer cab of 64-bit systems, I would assume, but I'm not gonna reach that anytime soon. Don't have any squids. Couple of lobsters. A little bit of tuna still. Alright, that's that. Alright, then that's that for today. I thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully I will see you the next time around, which will be tomorrow afternoon. We're gonna play with Kanata, working our way slowly through the last couple of characters until we have the final achievement, the perfect achievement. And then we're gonna move on to another game. Which game that will be, I will decide next Friday. Until then, have a nice day everyone, take good care, and I'll see you around. Goodbye.